Hello everyone, thanks for joining me today. My name is Yvonne Heath with Love Your Life to Death, and joining me today in the studio is Norma Connolly, who is a palliative care and hospice nurse, and also Dr. Deb Harrold. We will be talking about the importance of understanding palliative care and hospice and the difference, and how we can create ease in the dying process and create good deaths. Here's a clip. Welcome, Norma. Thanks for being here today. I know you have a very busy life, so thank you. What is palliative care? Let's start with that.
So palliative care is the care of a person who has a life-threatening illness that is no longer curable.
Right.
So the focus of palliative care is on the whole person. Definitely our main focus is on the physical symptoms, but we certainly pay much attention to physical, psychological, spiritual, sort of the whole person. And the goal of palliative care is quality of life. We know quantity is limited, so the focus is totally on quality. And quality is an interesting term because for you, quality means one thing, and for me, it means something totally different.
Yes.
So as a palliative care nurse going in to see someone for the first time, it's my job to find out what that quality means to that person. It may mean getting to Tim Hortons once a week for a coffee with friends. It may be just getting outside to the patio to visit with friends. And then our focus is to manage any physical symptoms they may be having to the best that we can, so that that person can experience that quality. And the other focus is about life-ending activities, saying goodbye to families, writing legacies, writing letters to family members, those kinds of things.
Deb has been a family doctor for over 12 years, and has been a palliative care consultant for several years, more than a decade, and is the medical director for Algonquin Grace Residential Hospice, past president of the board of directors, hospice, and I know a whole lot of other things as well, but that would probably take up our whole time. So I'm just gonna say you're an expert in many things.
Thank
you. Today we were talking to Norma about palliative care, and a lot of people, there's misconceptions, and now we're gonna talk about hospice. And if you could explain what hospice is and what we can offer people, I would love to hear what you have to say.
Great. Hospice as an organization or as a movement has really been in our communities in Muskoka and all around Ontario for decades, 25, 30 years. It's always fundamentally been a grassroots movement of individuals and communities that want to support people with terminal illness, serious illness, who are dying, and how can we do that better in our communities. So hospice organizations have been developed based on volunteerism, support for dying people and their families in their homes or in hospital settings. And then more recently, the development of residential hospices has taken off across Ontario. In Huntsville, and Hospice Huntsville has been well positioned and ready to develop a residential hospice 3 years ago. And we built a 5-bed, small, beautiful home-like setting in order to support dying people in our community in a residential hospice setting. But we continue to run our programs as well with volunteers, a visiting volunteer program and grief and bereavement support programs. But to answer your question, a hospice, compared to maybe the palliative care team, is really a specialty center, staffed 24/7 with people who are experts and know how to best support people, our residents, with terminal illness through their symptom management and their own stages of dying and grief and bereavement, as well as their family members and the community at large, really, whoever is part of their circle of care.